Hey there, how's it going today?
Hey, good, you?
Very good. We're just actually here completing the tapped water test on the street today. Looking to speak to the owner of the property. Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, perfect. So due to all the chemicals and contaminants found in the tap water here, they're installing water filtration systems on all the homes in the street today. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so there's no charge for this. My job is just to do a quick 2 minute test by the kitchen sink, and that's it. Would you prefer my shoes on or off?
You could keep him on.
All right, cool. Wow, this is a beautiful house.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love the bricks and the paintings, the pictures and everything.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, so before I do the tap test, did you get the chance to read the water report sent by the utility company?
No, I didn't.
Okay, no worries. I'll just pull it up. All right. So if you see here, okay, so the postal code is 90015. Okay, and your utilities from LEDWP. Okay, so what they found was 15 contaminants that exceed the health guidelines.
Okay.
Okay. Did you know that the water was contaminated?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Do you drink the tap water here?
No, I don't.
Okay, good. Okay, I really don't recommend it. And the reason why is if we show you here, contaminant, side effect, contaminant, side effect, and the list goes on and on. Okay.
Okay.
So we're not actually here for we're not only here for the water that you drink. We're more concerned that with the water that you shower with, because the skin is the largest organ in the body.
Okay.
So I just have a couple questions. So I don't waste your time. Are you the only homeowner here?
Yeah, I'm the other one.
Okay. And is there any other decision maker?
No.
Okay, perfect. And how long have you lived here for?
15 years.
Perfect. And have you done any repiping since you've been here?
Like 10 years ago,
Okay,
yeah.
10 years ago. Okay. And how's your credit? Would you say it's above 660 or below 660?
It's 700.
700. Okay, perfect. So would I be able to get a clear glass and a bottle of water?
Yeah, sure. Right there in the cupboard, right there.
Cool. All right. So this call is being recorded. Sorry, this is being recorded for quality and safety purposes. This is a chemical indicator.
Okay.
Okay. So if there's any chemicals in the water, there'll be a reaction. Okay, I'm going to test the tap water first.
Okay.
Sorry, the bottled water first. Okay, so you see that? You see how nothing happened?
Yeah.
This is good. That means there's no chemicals in the water.
All right.
This water is recommended for, sorry, this quality of water is recommended for drinking, for cooking, and showering. Okay, so it's good that you drink this water, but what about when you're cooking?
Oh, I have to use the faucet, yeah.
Okay, and what about when you shower?
Hmm. Yeah, same water.
Yeah, exactly. We're kind of forced to, right? So right now I'm just going to test the water that you're cooking and showering with. Okay. Okay, so as you see here, this is because of the chemicals in the water. Okay, so what we found was that so basically right now when you take a hot shower, okay, the the skin pores opens up. Okay, so it opens up, and where do you think all that the chemicals go?
Inside your skin.
Exactly. So basically, in the long-term health effects is what I showed you in the water report.
Okay.
And in the short term, a lot of your neighbors were complaining about freaking dry hair. Like, sorry, they complain about dry, itchy skin. Okay, that is because of the chemicals.
Mhm.
They also complain about dry scalp, brittle hair. That is because of the chemicals. And also, some women in the neighborhood were complaining about hair loss. That's also because of the chemicals. One of your neighbors, she has a granddaughter with eczema. Every time she comes over and takes a shower, her skin flares up really bad. That's because of the chemicals. Okay. So do you know how the tap water? Sorry, do you know how the water is treated after it leaves your home?
No.
Okay. So what a lot of people do not know is that the water is being recycled.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So when you use the sink, when you use the toilet, it all goes to the same treatment facility. Okay. So the way it works is that it's treated like a giant big swimming pool. What they do is they add chemicals to the water, turn the water from brown to clear. They sanitize it and send it right back to you. But what they don't do is they don't filter the things that we do not see. such as heavy metals, pharmaceuticals, and even PCs. Okay,
Oh,
so we're just going to do the solids test. We're going to test the dissolved solids in the water. So if you look at this meter, anything between 0 to 50 means it's good. Anything above 50 is contaminated. So I'm going to test the bottled water once again. Okay. Okay, so the reading is only 3. All that's good. All that means is that these are the minerals that they add for the taste.
okay.
And now I'm going to test the tap water. Okay, so 242. Okay, so that's pretty high, and that's because the water is contaminated. It could be anything from pharmaceuticals, heavy metals, your waste, your neighbor's waste.
Yeah.
Okay, so the way it works is that when we see a number this high, you're going to tend to notice things around the house. Like if we pull up the faucet here, like this white buildup. Do you know what this is?
Calcium.
Yeah, exactly, calcium. So basically, calcium is built up around you'll find it around your appliances, such as your shower heads, your faucets, and your appliances. So if you can see this on the outside, could you imagine what's happening inside of your pipes, right? So what happens is over the long term, what will happen is this like pressure buildup, and it may cause leaks, and just like your arteries, it could burst. Okay, so the way the program works is that if you qualify, you'll be getting a drinking water system right underneath your kitchen sink. Have you heard of reverse osmosis?
No.
Okay, so if I just show you in the water bottle here, it says purified by reverse osmosis.
Okay.
Okay, so what that means is that the water companies are very smart. What they do is they buy the city tap water, they purchase the city tap water, they run it through an industrialized system. Okay, and once they do that, they purify the water and then they sell it back to us for 10 times the price. Okay, so basically, if you qualify, it's like having a mini bottled water factory underneath your kitchen sink. Okay, so no more going to the store and buying bottled water.
All right.
Okay, now your main water valve, do you know where that is?
It's in the back.
Okay, perfect. So don't worry, the plumber will find it. Okay, so the main thing right here is this product here. This is our main focus, and this gets installed right by the water valve. Okay, so what it'll do is that any water that comes inside of the house, it has to go through the system first. Okay, so what this does is that it removes the chemicals and the contaminants, keeping your water safe. And then on top of that, it's going to soften the water, and then it's going to make your skin and your hair feel silky smooth. Okay. But most importantly, what it's going to do is all that buildup that I talked about in your appliances, it's going to get rid of all of that buildup, all those. So it's going to get
rid of all that buildup.
It's going to get rid of all of that buildup. Okay, protecting the investment of your pipes.
There you go.
Okay, so that's what it does there. Now, the next thing is the water heater. Is it the traditional?
Traditional, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So the way the traditional water heaters works is that it's just like a kettle. It's always on, and it's always using gas, whether or not you're using the hot water or not.
Okay.
Okay. For example, right now, is there anyone taking a hot shower?
No.
No one's using the hot water, right?
No.
But your gas bill is still getting charged for hot water. Okay,
still spending on my
You're
gas.
still spending on your gas. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Sense, right?
Yeah.
So the way the new tankless system works is that it's only on once you use hot water.
Okay.
So if you don't use hot water, you're not using the gas, meaning it'll cut down the gas bill by anything around 50%.
Awesome.
Okay. So what SoCal Gas is doing is they're paying people $1,000 just to upgrade from the tank to the tankless. Okay, so if you do qualify, they're going to upgrade the water heater as well.
Awesome.
Okay, and also, if this home is qualified for the systems, the systems will be provided. If this home qualifies, these systems will be provided to the home. This is just added. They just added that recently.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's why it's kind of strange to you, but I'm just going to continue. And the cost of the systems will be covered through the program. Is that something that will benefit the house today?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right. So the next thing is, our company wants to know how much the family is over consuming on water-based supplies. Okay, this is very, very important. So let's just have a seat here. So they just want to know how much you're spending on water-based supplies. Try to be as honest as possible because this will determine whether or not you qualify.
Okay, $200.
Okay, perfect. So you fill it out,
200.
and then what they told us to do now is like discuss what we filled out. So okay, so I see you spend money on this, you spend money on this, build rapport, build rapport. Okay, so your total is 245. I already broke down the fact that your gas is 50%, blah blah blah.
Okay.
All right, well 244. Okay, so the way this program works is that if you're approved, and that's a big if,
If you qualify,
it says approved.
if you're approved. Huh?
Okay, so if you're approved, which is a big if, you're going to be automatically enrolled in a company called Pure and Gentle. Have you heard of them before?
No.
Okay, so they're the largest supplier of natural organic soaps and detergent in America. Okay, have you heard of Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, Costco?
Yeah, I've heard of.
Okay, so they actually supply all of their products.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so what that means for you is that instead of you going to the store and buying all of these products, it's going to be provided for you at your front step, completely free on us.
Okay.
Okay, so that's anything from detergents, dish soap, cleaning supplies. All that we ask is that you don't have a wholesale you don't have a garage sale or yard sale and sell these products to your neighbors. All right, these are actually only for your house. I'm not saying that you'll do that, but this is actually for your house alone. Okay, so the best part about this is that it's all hypoallergenic, meaning that if you have sensitive skin, it's not going to cause a reaction.
Okay.
On top of that is 100% satisfaction guaranteed, and it's fully customizable.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and the best part about it is that you can pick your ingredients and your fragrance. Okay, so as we established, it looks like that you're spending 242. Okay, that's what you're spending on your soaps and supplies, your bottled water, and your extra consumption on your gas bill because you do not have a tankless unit. Okay, so if you qualify for this program, what will happen is you're going to be able to get a drinking water system.
Mm-hmm.
That means you don't have to spend money on bottled water. You'll get your soaps and supplies from Pure and Gentle, so you do not need to buy that stuff anymore. And on top of that, you'll be cutting down on your gas bill by 50% because you'll be upgraded to a tankless water heater. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you are saving that 242, what do you think happens to the money?
It goes into my pocket.
Exactly. You can like do anything you want. Take your wife out, go to the casino. It's your choice, right?
Yeah.
So right now, so that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So right now, previously, if you wanted to get this program, this system, do you know how much it would cost you?
No.
Okay, so it would actually cost you anywhere between 20,000 to 25,000. Okay, that's what the system costs. But with this program, you do not have to worry about that the cost. Okay, so right now, the installation is completely covered. The equipment is provided, and right now, they're with the neighbor. And once they finish up with the neighbor, they'll be ready to install in your house today if
Okay.
you're approved, right? So there's no upfront costs. All that we ask is out of the 242 that you're paying per month, that you redirect just a small amount of 172 back into the system, and then you would have a net profit of like
$50.
$50. Okay, so and that's it. Okay, so usually, so for most people, this program is a no-brainer.
Mhm.
Okay, but the thing is, not everybody qualifies. Okay, there's 3 criteria to qualify. Number 1, you have to be your name has to be on title. Okay, and we already established that you're the owner, right, of the house.
No, I'm a renter. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm
Okay,
tired.
good. I was about to, I'm kidding. Anyway, and number 2, which I think, in my personal opinion, is one of the most important, is you have to be spending more than the minimum monthly payments of 172. Right now, it looks like you're spending 242 on average. So that means you technically qualify because you're saving $50 per month,
Okay.
right? So for example, if you're only spending 140 and the investment was 170, you wouldn't qualify because it's an out-of-pocket expense.
Mm-hmm.
This program is designed for it not to be out of pocket. It's designed not to change your budget. Okay. And number three, how's your credit? Is it 600, 700, 800?
800.
Awesome. So I'll just submit the info. I just need a piece of ID.
Okay, here you go.
That's it.
Sure. Thanks.